Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Shadavia and this is OHSHEBUDGETS, where I do talk about all things money, budgeting, and savings related. On my channel, you will see things like budget with me's, sharing my real numbers. I do cash envelope stuffing, some savings challenges, but I also give you guys debt updates on my own personal financial journey. So if that's content you may be into, do me a favor and give today's video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget that notification bell so you don't miss the next time I post. By the title of today's video, you can see I'm going to be sharing 5 savings challenges you need in 2023 to help you save money on a low income budget. So if you want to hear my 5 recommendations on savings challenges, then just keep watching today's video. Now, I am finding out daily just how important it is to have your savings together. Every one of us needs to save for many different reasons. So maybe that's for a down payment on a new home, you're wanting to buy a new car, pay off debt, or even just building or rebuilding your emergency fund. Now, savings challenges are just a fun way for us to get excited about saving money. And let's just be honest, saving money can be a challenge. And it's important that we're making sure that every single dollar gets a job and every single dollar counts. Now, when you're choosing your savings challenges, you have to know what you're wanting to achieve. So the first thing that you actually need to think about when it comes time to thinking of the savings challenges you need is how much money do you want to save? In conjunction with that, by when? So you need to set your savings goal and your savings deadline if you have one. Once you figure that out, then you want to think about how often you can save money. Now, if you're paid on a bi-weekly basis, it's going to be a little challenging to complete a challenge that's maybe done on a weekly or a daily basis. Same thing if you're paid on a monthly basis. You're probably not gonna want to do a bi-weekly challenge because you're paid once a month. Now, if you do have some type of side income or additional income that you come into on a monthly basis, then maybe that's something that can help you out with completing some of those challenges that don't really align with your pay frequency. So we just want to make sure that you're not putting any type of unnecessary pressure on yourself, because you guys, even $5 or $10 at a time, that really does add up a lot. So as I mentioned today, I'm going to be going over just 5 savings challenges you need in 2023 to really help you save money. And hopefully by the end of this video, you'll find it helpful, useful, and then you can get to saving today. So the first savings challenge that you're gonna need in 2023, if you don't already have one, and I'm gonna go ahead and write it down here, and that's gonna be a $1 savings challenge. Now, a $1 savings challenge is perfect for those that are on a low income budget. Maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck, or maybe you're just new to saving in general and you just don't know where to start, or you just don't feel like you have enough left over. A $1 savings challenge is perfect for that, because again, you guys, it just shows you that how much a little bit actually goes a long way. So I have my savings challenge book on the side, and I'm going to show you guys an example as well. So in my savings challenge book, I have what I call dollar days, and I hope you guys could actually see this. So I have dollar days, and so every chance you get, you will just save $1 and color it in. At the end of my challenge, you will have saved $60, and you can use that to whatever you want to use it for. Some challenges you can save $100, $200. So whatever your goal amount is, you guys, those dollar amounts actually add up a lot. So that is why the $1 savings challenge, or a $1 savings challenge, is the first savings challenge that I recommend that everyone has in 2023. Now, the second savings challenge that everyone needs in 2023 is going to be a $5 savings challenge. Now, this is a step up, just a step up from the $1 savings challenge. As I mentioned, if you're new to saving or don't really have a lot to save, but you've already, mastered saving that $1 at a time, maybe you wanted to go a step further and start saving those $5. Now, with this challenge, it's $5 at a time, which I feel like for most people is completely realistic and doable. And a lot of these challenges that I'm going to be sharing with you guys are realistic, especially for those that are on a low income budget and just feel like you just don't have enough help to be able to save. This just shows you, again, a little bit goes a long way, you guys. And you guys are going to hear that a lot on my channel because I'm a living witness. Those small amounts really does add up in the end. So I also have a $5 savings challenge in my savings challenge book as well. But any of these challenges, you can really do a simple Google search. You may be able to get a free copy of some of these challenges. If you have the funds in your budget and you just want to support some other small businesses, maybe you can go on Etsy. Some people have their own personal website where you can do a digital download as well. So the second one, second savings challenge, again, that you need to help you save money in 2023 is going to be that $5 savings challenge. Now, the third savings challenge that you're going to need this year, and this one is my most favorite, or I feel like is the most important, and that's going to be an emergency fund. You guys, I talk about this a lot on my channel. Having an emergency fund is so important, you guys. If you don't have one, please start building that emergency fund because life is always happening. Things are going to come up that's unexpected, and you don't want to put yourself further into debt by not having an emergency fund. So I'll show you guys what it looks like in my savings challenge book because I do, as you guys can see, I have it as a reference today because I have a lot of these in my book. So in my savings challenge book, I have a $1,000 emergency fund savings. Now, this one is in increments of 50, and for a low income budget, $50 may be a lot to come up with at one time. So even if you're able to save $25, you can simply just color in half of this box and then measure your progress that way. Again, this can be for someone who is looking to start an emergency fund. It could be to rebuild your emergency fund or just add to what you already have. But you need to have some kind of emergency fund. If you can't do the $25 or $50, you guys, create something, a tracker to help you save $10 at a time so you can reach $500. Whatever your goal is, you guys, don't miss out on savings challenge number 3. So again, third recommendation is going to be some type of emergency fund savings challenge. Now, the fourth one is going to be one that's going to take some time, and that is going to be I'm just going to put long-term savings challenge. Now, a long-term savings challenge is going to be a savings challenge that may take you a longer period of time to reach that goal. Some of these examples include things like the 100 envelope challenge. It could be the 52-week challenge. If you're paid bi-weekly, maybe 26 weeks. So something that is going to pretty much take you longer than a few months, and it may take you a year plus. A lot of times when we're on our financial journey, we like to just focus on the short-term wins, but don't forget about the long-term wins as well. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're saving for a down payment of a home, that is something that you can save for a long-term. A new car, that could be something long-term. Those are usually a larger amount of savings. So you want to put a little bit aside starting now, so when you actually need that money, then you have it, and it's like it's accumulated over time, and you guys can look back and say, dang, I only put, $25 aside, and now I have $500, or now I have $1,000. So having some kind of long-term savings to set your future self up for success is going to be another savings challenge or type of savings challenge that you want to include in 2023. Now, the very last savings challenge, you guys, that you want to have in 2023 is going to be something fun. You guys, saving, like I said, can be very, very challenging. You want to include something fun that is going to keep you motivated and excited about saving. Maybe you have an upcoming vacation that you want to save for. Seeing that progress to know like, hey, this is all about to be worth it is really going to keep you going. And some of us are visuals, so we like to see our progress, and that just keeps us, again, just motivated to save that money, track our progress, and just really keep going with these savings challenges. Now, I know myself, I personally love savings challenges because I get to see my progress, and I get to see how much I've made, how far I need to go. And for me, that is the small gratification that I need and that push that I need to sometimes keep going. But before you can even think about saving any type of money, you guys, you need to make sure that you create a budget to see how much money you actually have to work with from the beginning. So these are my 5 recommendations on, again, the 5 savings challenges you need in 2023. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below as well, like, are you guys doing any of these savings challenges, or maybe some savings challenges that I didn't mention? Like I said, these are all really, really good for low income budgets, especially those who feel like they cannot save or just struggle with, saving. Start here, you guys. Start with that $1 savings challenge or the $5 savings challenge. Throw in something fun, and don't forget the emergency fund, you guys. That one is super, super important. So again, that is all for today's video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next upload. And I'll see you guys in my budget with me, which will be on Thursday. Bye.